just a second. Function f whose domain contains the interval a to b. Okay, so you know about domain, right?
Yeah.
Domain is the thing, domain is the numbers which we can put inside the functions, which are valid,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So let's see, be a point of a to b is the limit. So see a certain point, we have to assume, or we can take
Yeah.
one point, and at that point we have to find the derivative of the
Uh-huh.
function, right?
Yeah.
So what is basically the derivative? It is the limit h tending to 0, right? Function of c
Right.
plus h minus f of c upon h.
Mm.
It is a theoretical formula. You don't have to mug up anything. Okay. But this is the concept. Why it is from where it is coming from, why it is coming. And
Yeah.
these, if these exist, the limit exists, then only we can say that f is differentiable at c.
Right.
If you find any particular solution of this, but if we have the solution at 0, 1, or any valid number, so we can say that the function is differentiable at c. We can call the derivative of c at c.
Okay.
Okay. Any
Okay.
doubts up till here? Any doubts or something?
Oh no. No.
Okay. So, with the example, you will know better what is the function or differential. So, let's say this is the function f of x is equals to x square plus x, right?
Oh.
And we have to find that it is differentiable at x equals to 2 or not. Okay. So,
Okay.
what we can do, we have the equation, right? Limit h tends to 0, f of c plus h minus f of c upon h. So, we'll
Uh-huh.
put these values. Limit h tends to 0, f of what is c here? C is
C.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to just uh, what we can say. Uh, okay. Let's say means if it is given x equals to 2, if it is given y equals to 2, anything. But you have to just see that what is the number and what is the limit given at which we have to find the differentiation. Okay. That
Okay.
number you have to put at these c. Okay.
Yeah.
So f of 2 plus h minus f of 2 upon h. So what we have to do now,
Mhm.
what is the function here? Can you tell me in this example?
Uh, is
X
it?
square plus x?
Yeah.
Yeah, so x square plus x. So what we have to do now? We have to put 2 plus h in the instead of x, right? So 2 plus h whole square plus 2 plus h.
Yeah.
We are here now. Any doubts up
Okay.
till here?
No.
Okay. So now minus f of 2. So what we have to put? 2 inside the function. So
Uh-huh.
we will be having 2 squared plus 2
Yeah.
divided by h.
Uh-huh.
So now, do you know the rule of a plus b whole square?
Yeah. It's like a squared plus 2ab plus b squared.
Yes. Okay. So it is for 2 plus h whole square, it is done
Uh-huh.
here. You can see
Yeah.
2 square plus 2ab plus h square.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
that is the thing, and plus 2 plus h is there, and for these we have 6 given by h. So
Yeah.
after calculating all these things, we have got 5h plus h square. So if you
Yeah.
divide these, we'll get 5 plus h. And
Yeah.
if we put h is equals to 0, h tends to 0 means we have to put h is equals to 0 in
Uh-huh.
the final function that we got.
Yeah.
Okay, final value. So what we got 5. Is
Uh-huh.
5 a existing number? Is 5 a perfect number we can get? Yes, it is a valid number, right?
Yeah.
So we can say that it is differentiable.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
and the function these is at differentiable at we just can say that at particular point x equals to 2 it is differentiable. Okay,
Okay.
so x equals to 2 and the value of the derivative will be 5. We got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the first one. These are all the very basic.
Hmm.
We'll go to the examples only. So I think so you will relate better. Okay. So this is the example 2. Calculate the instantaneous velocity at time t equals to 5. So what we are given here, we are given the c value at
Yeah.
a particular point c5. We have to find the velocity. Do you know about velocity? What is velocity?
Velocity is like the speed at which it's going. Or
Yeah, speed at particular time. So whose position of time t? So we are given the position, right? G of t is equals to v. Function is given as position. So do you know the concept that velocity is equals to derivative of position? As we can say, velocity is equals to dg by dt. G is distance, or we can say position. Okay. Do you know the formula that velocity is equals to distance upon time, or we can say position upon time, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So from that we can have the formula as differentiation of position
Oh,
will give the value of velocity, right?
yeah.
So here you have one confusion that ma'am, instantaneous velocity is what we have to find, but the value of the function is given as position. It is not velocity. So what we have to
Yeah.
do? We have to do the differentiation of these position. So then we can find the value of velocity, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Got it? Yeah. Okay. So this is the basic concept about the velocity and the position relationship. Okay.
Mhm.
So now we'll do the differentiation first. So what is the formula for that? Limit h tends to 0. G of 5 plus h, because we have to find for particular 5, and minus g of 5 upon h. Okay. So again the same thing. What is the function here?
It
Function is,
is t cubed plus 4t squared plus 10.
yes, great. So the function is t cube plus 40 square plus 10. So we have to put 5 plus h in t instead of t. So 5
Yeah.
plus h cube plus 4 into 5 plus h whole square plus 10 minus, if you put for 5, you will get these values. Okay. So now you have the concept of a plus b whole cube.
Mhm.
Do you know what is the answer for that?
Is that a cubed
Yes,
plus
b cube.
b?
Yes.
Um,
And then 3ab plus gab square plus 3a square d.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you are not aware about this formula, you can write or you can note it, because these are all the important formulas. You
Okay.
have to just,
Okay.
for simplification, or we can say for having these method getting easy, you have to use this formula. So you can get the answers easily, right?
Yeah.
So now what is it? What is it? A plus b whole cube. So a cube plus b cube. So here we are. 5 cube is 125, and b cube, that is h, is h cube. And then we have 3ab squared. So that, what is that? 3 into 5 into h square. So we'll get 15 h square. 3 into 5 into h squared. So we'll get 15 h squared. Okay.
Okay.
And then for 3a square b. For 3a square b, 3 into 5 square into h. So we get 5 square is 25. 25 into 3 will be 75.